Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag PostgreSQL 18 DB tutorial. In day 12, PostgreSQL 18 0 to hero in 30 days course. So in day 12, we are going to learn about the PostgreSQL 18 auditing with the PG audit. So we'll go through the step-by-step process for that. So PG audit, the PostgreSQL Audit Extension provide the detailed session and or object level logging for the PostgreSQL. It is especially used for the meeting compliance requirement like PCI-DSS, HIPAA or SOX. What is the PG audit provides? So statement level logging like select, insert, update, delete query, etc. Object level logging, which table, schema, etc. were accessed. And session login where log a session or user including role switching. Helps with the compliance auditing by capturing detailed action. Here is the step-by-step guide to enable use PG audit. There's a PostgreSQL audit extension in PostgreSQL 18 on Linux system. Example, I'm using Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS. In my case, my server is running with VMware orchestration, and this is the server Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS server. Now I'm going to access my server. SSH, my username, and while installing, I have given the username, password, and IP address for the server. Now I'm going to access this server using the SSH. Whenever you're working, first update and upgrade the system packages. So next we are going to install the Postgres repository. Now we are going to install the Postgres repository. Enter. Next I'm going to install the PostgreSQL and PG audit. So sudo PostgreSQL -18-18 PostgreSQL audit. Okay, PG audit. PG audit 18 minus y. Yes, permission. Post. Okay. Sudo apt install. Okay, unable to locate the PG audit. Okay. 18. Okay, I am forgot to update the system packages. So sudo apt update. Done. Now I am going to install the PostgreSQL 18 y. Okay, so installation is started. So Postgres 18 git. Here you can see PostgreSQL -18 PG audit is also installation is done. So installation is completed. So next, going to edit the PostgreSQL configuration file. This is the main configuration file. Here we are going to add the preload library, the PG audit and other extension. Let me open this file. Set preload set preload. So set preload libraries. Here I will add pgaudit. So now we are going to add pgaudit.log is equal to all, pgaudit log retention on, pgaudit log parameter is on. So these three parameters we are going to add here. Now one more thing. So PG audit values are this. So you can use PG audit log value just like for the read only select. We can use the read select and write for the insert, update and delete. For function, we can use function, role, DDL, MIS and all. So I'm going to give the all. So it will give all the logs of PostgreSQL. Now I'm going to restart my service. So whatever the changes we have done, for apply those changes, I'm going to restart this PG audit, the PostgreSQL. So now I'm going to access the PostgreSQL and enable the create the PG audit extension. So sudo -u postgre SQL postgres and psql. Now create extension PG audit. So then next we are going to create a test user and database for the optional. I'm going to create a user and create a database. Now we are going to create a table. So /c audit db and create a table, grant the permission. Now we are going to test the audit logging. So as a audit user, we are going to exit from this form and access as a user. We have a password audit@123. Here you can see we have created the user with the password audit123. So same with the same password we are going to log in. Next, perform the sum operation. So I am going to add select query and insert query and then select q/q, check the audit log. Now here you can see there is a select, extract from employee, insert audit value, all the things are coming. So we are getting the log and customize the logging. So audit log values, if you want only the select, so you can go through this. You want to the right, insert, update, delete and function, role, DDL, data definition language, MISC and all. So we are going to click on all. If you want for the read write only, you can pass the value like this on the audit log. And best security practices is there. So configuration, restrict the configuration file 640 and rotate the log periodically. So configure the log rotation size the Postgres configuration. Uninstall and disable the PG audit. So this is the process to uninstall. So remove from the set preload library, remove the PG audit, drop the extension, and you can remove the PostgreSQL 18 PG audit also. If a user performs a delete, it will get a log like this. So let me go with the parallel some code. So I'll open one more tab, sshdept chirag@192.168.50.128. Okay, so now let me log in. So here you can see we have logged in and you are getting the detail here. So password authentication is audit user. Now, okay, that is a wrong password. Audit @ 123. So we are logged in. That is success. /c. Okay, audit log already there. I'm going to select query, run the select query. So select query is reflected here. Now insert one more row. Group Sanchit. So we have inserted one row. You can see the detail. Group Sanchit. Now I'm going to access one row. So select query and I'm going to delete um, employees where this ID is equal to 1. Okay. DELE delete. So deleted one, and here you can see in the audit log session 10 write delete and delete table. There is a this one public employee, and there is a delete from employee where ID is equal to 1. So all the logs are capturing the audit log file. This is the audit log file. So home name. So here you can see control and all the details you can find here. So statement, what we are running. So all the details you can find here. So now, so in this video we have learned in day 12 PostgreSQL 18 auditing with the PG audit. So all step-by-step process we have completed. And disclaimer is okay. Next is that you can forward this log to your SIEM or central logging solution for the security auditing. Next disclaimer is that this video is created for the educational and informational purpose under the Fair Use Section 107 copyrighted 1976. All trademarks and logos belong to their respective owners. For any copyright concern, you can send me mail on this email address and follow me on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp channel and Telegram channel is there. Follow the process exactly shown in the video. And do you have any question, then drop them into comment box. So go through the like, share and comment and subscribe to my channel. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.